it?
Can you turn down any? No, go ahead.
Was it any time where you had customers and you was just like disgusted with the customer?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I didn't feel anything. Like I really don't have a feeling. That's why now when people be bringing up stuff and people is say things and I'm looking like, I don't care. I don't care. They're like, why are you so careless? I'm like, I'm not. I've grown from it and I'm like a really live testimony. Like I'm healthy. I ain't never had a disease in my life. I'm proud of that. It's not to say it like, oh, like, no, I've been through shit where I could have died. I could have lost everything.
And I beat it.
And I'm living. Like, I don't have no worries. Like, I have to tell this story. It's not like a choice. It's like you have to. Why wouldn't you want to tell that story to encourage somebody that's right now, like, gonna see this?
Absolutely.
And
So you left.
like,
So you left your mom's house or your father's house?
my father. He put my room into the garage.
So nobody looked for you once you went to Philly.
No, I did whatever I wanted to do. I was a rebel.
Did you call me like, yo, what's up? How you
If your
doing?
mother let somebody molest you, what's the care about?
Right. At that point, you're just like, nobody cares.
What toughness? What else is there to really care about?
Let me ask you this thing.
Or you to feel whatever you think of me? Why would I give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? If my blood could do that to me,
Do you blame your mother for
man, I
allowing?
love my mama.
So,
We best friends.
but you told her that. Well, I guess it's her husband.
Yeah, she put me. My first time being in a sane asylum was at 14. It's in a padded room. That's why I have anxiety a lot.
So she thought you was crazy about saying he
And
was
she
doing
thought I
what
was
he's doing.
tripped out.
Where's
She
he
said,
at?
and then when she let me out, when they let me out, because she gave me a decision, she was like, you either go with your father or you're gonna stay in here. And I was just like, I'm not staying in here.
This nigga, right?
I'm not staying in this place, so I might as well, just go.
And
You
where's
had to like rebuild your relationship, right? Like you and your mom.
No, I waited, and when she wanted a divorce, I paid for it. I was like, let me holler at you real quick.
so he's still living?
I'm confused.
He's still living?
You're not confused.
I went to the Thanksgivings. I went to after I told this and I was older, I still was going
And seeing this man.
to Thanksgivings and also Christmases. When Love and Hip Hop put me on TV, they wanted to talk about this story. The only reason why I didn't is because my baby brother was in middle school and they know I'm his sister. And I cared enough to not let him get bullied because they want to pick at his father for what he did to me.
What I want to know is this. You told your mother, hey, this guy did this, and that.
When it happened.
When it happened,
Yes.
and she
No,
did-
eventually it was a couple times and it got to the point when he did it. I was just like, okay, this is enough.
and she didn't. Did she not believe you?
No,
or-
she didn't believe me.
She didn't. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was.
Were you rebellious at this point already?
No, that's when I really started going crazy. 'Cause
Once she didn't believe you.
It was going on for like years. Like he would take like a compact, like a makeup, the MAC makeup foundation.
Right.
And we had a slanted apartment. So the door was slanted and he would, when I would go to wake up in the morning to go change, he would put it up under the door to look at me and I'd try to open the door and see if then you hear somebody stumbling to go back to the door. Then he'll say, I got to pee because there's only a one bathroom. And I'm like, I'm in the shower. He's like, I just have to pee. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'll be washing my face and I can hear the plastic on the shower like move because I'm hearing somebody move it. So these are the things I just let it build up. I said, I'm going to let some other stuff happen because I know I'm not tripping. Like, let me make sure. So when he finally did what he did, my mom just looked at me and I was just like, damn, if somebody can do that, I know I'm going to be tough as fuck in the world. Like,
But okay, you being tough is basically is like a
was when you seen
defense
the rebellious
mechanism,
and the
right?
fighting.
But what I'm saying is that why you come you're your mother's daughter. Why she not
have
believing you?
People have decisions. Everybody's not the same. If I slapped you and you sat
No,
there,
no, that's not how-
no. I mean,
No,
no.
I'm just saying
no.
that
No. I'll make an example.
I'm just
Listen,
saying,
if somebody slapped you, right, and you sat there and got on your knees and start praying, a lot of people say you're crazy, right? Then what if it's another
Absolutely.
option? If somebody slapped and you shot him in the head, they'll say that's crazy, right? There's different options for everybody. Everybody's not the same in the world. That's what I was saying. I would never in my
I'm just
life.
fucking with you.
Would never in my life. But it's like you think about that. Like everybody's different. Some people are different. Like with me, people are like, how are you best friends with your mom? Like me and my mom are like this. Every time she had cancer 3 times, I shaved my head bald. Every time she went through something, medical bills, my brother's schooling, anything, and that's his father's schooling, books, whatever, he don't pay for that shit, I do. You know what I'm saying? Everything, I'm not, when my mom finally wanted the divorce, I paid for it and I said, let me talk to you for a minute. I said, I love you, right? And she was like, yeah. I was like, all right, so you want to talk about it? And she apologized. I said, oh, that's all I wanted to know. So you want to go out and eat? Want to go smoke or something? You know, eat this cancer.
That's because you've healed.
Yeah, like I don't. But no, I was already gonna automatically forgive her. I'm a person like that.
But I have a question.
That I cover up. That's why you see that rebellious, because I don't want people to see how kind I am. I'll give my last to people and know that they stab me in the back and be like, well, fuck it, let me try to be sweet to them
But
still.
I feel like that's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, and I've learned to build that
you build up
now.
that exterior of toughness, but deep inside, like
You
I
angry.
can't even imagine.
Yeah.
You know, going through something like that, or somebody I love, or my daughter, or whoever, going through something like that, and then going to your mother and actually explaining to her what's happening, and she not even believing you. Now, I've read about stories like this. I've seen things happen like this, not personally, but you know, we aware like things happen, and we watch and we listen, and then we see these stories unfold, right? So I'm amazed at that, and then for you to say that you and your mother have the greatest relationship now. Is it that you forgave her for that? Because I can only imagine that you were angry at her for some you had to have been angry.
I was hurt when I was younger because you don't understand your feelings. We're taught, like, you know, boys are taught at a young age to, you cry, you're a punk, you gay, you this. You're not supposed to have a feeling. Black community does that. We went through so much shit that we don't even believe in mental health, like, problems. So it's like, when you build that in you, when that happened to me, it was built in me to not. It was just like, damn, I don't know what my feelings are. So I had to grow and build myself into, all right, I'm an adult now. Let me figure out how to, I had to teach myself. So when I got off of drugs, I taught myself. When my boyfriend died, I said, all right, I'm not doing drugs anymore. I stopped. There was no clinic. I knew what's.
She trying to catch Jordan.
Good.
Jordan?
Yeah, she's not. Jordan got 6 rings. She got 3. She got.
Yeah, she got 3 rings.
She's trying to
I
catch
said
Jordan.
no is what I'm
So
saying.
listen.
Yeah.
I said no.
Hey, listen. Lately, it's been a lot going on. It's been a lot of talk about this other show that you was on,
Marriage boot camp.
Marriage Boot Camp.
Spit it out, Maino.
Right?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it because listen, shout out to my brother Vado.
Shout out to the
That's
guy.
my guy. All right. I wanted Vado to come up here. We talked about it, but it was a lot going on, and I seen a lot of people. You motherfucker!
Right.
What the fuck is you doing? Turn that off.
Open the refrigerator
Kick
and
this
take
nigga
it
out.
out.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, it's out.
Sunnydale boys.
Tight ass sweatpants he got on. He got to go.
Sunnydale boys got to get the fuck out of here now.
Check this out. It was like a lot of people going at Vado for that attempted, strangulation. You understand?
Chill out.
I'm not laughing at that.
No,
Chill out.
No.
You know the way
Chill
you
out.
describe shit sometimes.
Cause you're a bitch with stranglers yourself. So
Don't
chill out.
put my business out. I've done shit that I'm not proud of.
Oh,
But it was men though. It was men.
Man, I choke niggas like.
Choke niggas.
He slapped niggas too, but that's another story.
I never understood it. Like, yo, bro, why you choking?
I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much. Men that choke a woman, or they don't ever touch a man that way.
No, I never have a problem with having.
It's hard for a man that touch a woman and touch a man.
Let me put this out
Don't
there.
make me pussies,
Let me
bro.
put this out there.
Unisex.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do that, Rick. Unisex. Don't-
Choke, it don't matter. His hands is getting this little form right here. He don't know how to act.
He just formed.
Yo, listen. Let me say this.
It just fits perfectly.
Yeah, look.
As it pertains to women, I just want to say, in my life, in my journey, I've done things that I'm not proud of. Okay. However, but the type of nigga that you like describing, like the kind of nigga that go home and take all his problems out on his girl, and then when it comes to niggas, he has no aggression. I'm exactly opposite. I'm probably more aggressive when it comes to niggas than anything. You understand? Because those most people I had problems with my whole life.
Right.
All my life been having problems with niggas. Damn.
Nigga going to house,
Are you
going
the
to house,
problem?
beat his girl. Niggas on the block send him to the store for backwoods.
Exactly.
Suck a nigga.
Suck a nigga.
Yo,
right?
go to the store, bro.
Don't have no energy for niggas.
No energy.
But got
But
mad
yeah.
energy for women.
They got all
Come across
energy.
those type of dudes too.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't think my guy's that tight though.
Vado,
Yeah.
listen, we're not gonna make it about my guy because at the end of the day, we want to talk to her. We want to hear her story because here's the thing, right? It looked like it was both of y'all having some type of issue with each other, and I know how shit can be. Like, cause I had girls swing on me.
And you know how reality
I had to
TV
defend.
is. No, wait, whoa, that's not
Had
what
to
happened.
defend
That's
myself.
not what happened. But
You threw the arm.
but no, that's what you guys saw.
You started that shit,
no,
though.
I
You
didn't.
did throw the orange, though.
It was an apple. I'm gonna need you to get your
Oh,
facts
sorry.
right.
All right,
It's a
got it.
fruit.
That's one.
You threw a fruit.
That even sounds fruity. It sounds for you to even anyway. But you know how edits are, so don't act like you know what reality TV is. Act like you know that if we're filming for 24 hours, well, you have been on that show. That show has cameras for 24 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours. We had been there like maybe 4 days already of 24 hours. Even when you're pillow talking in bed, there's a mic and there's a camera in the room.
Really?
Yes, it's 24 hours. So it
So
was a
it's nothing
lot.
else, no sex, none of that can happen in there?
Yes, they could happen. They could happen, yes.
They filming that, though.
Everything, there's cameras everywhere for 24 hours. There's only a little place in the house where you can creep off to call your children if you have some. The Wi-Fi is very low, so you can't really connect with the outside world too much.
Really?
It is in the house for 15 to 17 days. Well, I would say 15 because the first 2, they put you in a hotel and you're not able to talk to anyone. And even if you work out, you have security with you. You don't know who's in the house till you walk in.
That's crazy.
It's amazing. It was a great experience.
You liked it?
I loved it. It was a great experience.
I don't like
It's an actual therapy. Like there's actual therapists. Like he's an actual therapist. There's an actual judge, and you leave the house and they actually call you to check up on you and know that you're doing good. They follow up.
But they not in the house with you.
They're in the house. They're watching us 24 hours a day.
Wow.
So by the time we got to the apple throwing, we were there 4 days of frustration and a lot of shit that didn't air.
Okay, so when you talk about frustration, was it a personal frustration?
Yes, every couple had their own shit going on.
So y'all wasn't really a couple?
So we was in the house. We was
In
trying
real
to
life,
we was trying to figure that
I was
out.
trying to figure that out.
We was trying to figure it out. We was in there because we've been friends for so long, and I was like, shit wasn't working out around me, and he's always been in my face, my buddy, my nigga, my homie, and we always hung out, and he would always be like, get dressed, let me take you on a date, let's do this, let's do that. And we finally started to try to see if we could take it to that level.
Right.
And we had issues because he would look at me and be like, man, you don't ever take me serious. So I was like, I bet. So we started to kind of go that route, and then we got in the house trying to figure out, is it worth us? Because you know what happens when you're friends and you start dating someone? You might be risking your friendship as well. So after being friends with him for 20 years, we take it to the next level and the shit don't work out, then I'm just what we're going through right now. I'm not speaking to him. We're not speaking.
But let me ask you though, because it's marriage boot camp, so y'all had issues
Okay, so
before.
marriage boot camp is not only about marriage.
No,
couples.
not married. Not saying that. What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
we
that
wasn't
y'all was
meeting.
having issues
Yeah, we
prior
weren't,
to that.
We weren't meeting. We weren't
Eye to
vibing.
eye.
Yeah, so we was trying to figure it out.
Okay, and then when y'all got there, then it just.
And then now we stuck. Like now I'm not traveling. I'm gonna see when I get back. I'm gonna hang out with you. Yo, come through. Yo, well, now we in the house, 15 days straight. Waking up next to you, going to sleep next to you, eating with you, talking about our business
Y'all live
issues.
together.
Now we in the house
Stuck together.
together. There is no. That's it. Like we don't even know who's in the house with you.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, dating your friend, right? Somebody that you knew for a long time. Do you feel like a lot of he said you didn't take him seriously. So do you feel like a lot of the frustration came from the fact of like, now I can't tell you certain things or whatever because we're dating, or
I was disappointed. It's because he knew a lot about me when we walked into the house. When he knew me, right? He knows me. So the first minute we walk into the house, I kid you not, we walk into this house. 30 minutes into being in that house, the doctor comes out, and the first person they put on screen was Vado, and he had not so nice things to say about me, and I was hurt.
okay.
And that's it. It was like, boom, all gloves is off. Like, this is what you're doing to me. Like, it's me and you in this house.
Right.
And so it was kind of like I felt betrayed because I
want to thank you,
Heavenly
Father,
for
shining your light on me.
I don't know the rest of the song, but I'ma keep going. Cause Maino insisted that we sing.
Hey, it's been long.
And it happened.
Hey, you messing up the song, man. Bring my music in, man. You know what it is. Yes. You know what it is. It's Kitchen Talk. You know how we coming, man. It is not a cooking show.
Nope.
It is not a love show.
Nope.
We back. We back for a brand new season. You know how
Yes,
we coming.
sir.
It's your boy Maino, a.k.a. K.O.B., a.k.a. the old Ray Gibson.
Why you say nasty shit, Ray?
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker. You know? Shout out to my man, Fat Ricky from Fulton Street.
Yes, sir, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the building, best style. You know how we coming, man. And big super shout out to my girl, your favorite tomboy, Georgie.
My favorite person.
Right.
Georgie.
She's not here this week, but she will be back next week. But we also brought on a brand new family member. Big shout out to Shalimar.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Kitchen Talk family.
Appreciate it.
You know, we just blank.
You heard it here first. So you said you don't really talk about your girls. Guess what? Bow Wow's ready to. He's putting out a project.
Yeah.
And
he said
basically every record is gonna be like one of the names of the people that he messed
Yeah,
with.
like past relationships.
I think that's hilarious. Like,
whoa, I would never do that. I don't like the heart to do that.
Like
But I'm
exposing
thinking those
everything.
are the women that's publicly known. He was
I feel like
been
that's
with.
corny though, a little bit.
Not like he's leaking names. I think
No,
the
you
people
are
that he
leaking
know, that
because
people
you
already
prefer
know
me.
that
Because
was
when the public thinks they know something, they can't. If the girl ain't say, "Yeah, I was doing this with Bow Wow," they got to get it from somewhere.
I mean, I didn't. The two that
You
they
know
had
what I'm
already
saying?
put out, I didn't know about. They said Black China, Keisha Cole. I didn't know he was messing with those people.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like that's not
Actually,
obvious
you think
things.
about
like,
it, that's
you put
a-
in your business. Out
That's
there.
a good business strategy.
It is a
People
good-
nosy. They gonna
that's-
pay to be. They
bottom
gonna pay to
line is,
hear.
a lot of that shit.
It's like a tell-all book
August
audio.
Alsina was a good business strategy. Was it corny?
Definitely,
Of course
corny.
it was corny.
Real niggas.
Big
you know
shout
what
out to Black China.
You can't just say that. Why?
He's just giving her a shout out.
You should shut up.
It's nothing wrong with
Okay.
giving somebody a shout out.
Okay.
Yeah. This shout out's a little tricky though.
No,
As
chill the
long as
fuck
they
out.
tricky,
Yeah, I'm like,
if you tricky,
shout
then
out
you just gotta
because-
figure out what you shout out. I can respect that. Give somebody a shout out.
Big shout out to Black China.
Shout out to Black China.
Black China. Angela. Big shout out.
Angela. Okay, very personal.
You know as
Moving on.
Angela.
No, but I want to say this though. Not to cut you off though. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Like I feel like people giving Bow Wow a hard time about this show thing, this COVID thing. Like,
Oh yeah, that was a thing too.
like I'm not with it. Like I know Bow Wow for years. I got a lot of love for Bow Wow. You know, my son is in the building, and I remember a time when Bow Wow was his favorite artist.
Wow.
And I'm glad they got a chance to meet. You understand? And so Bow Wow's always a friend of the room. My only thing with Bow Wow, and I'm at to talk to him after when I see him the next time. He did something very funny last time I saw him. He was in New York City. He called me. He said, "I'm in the club. Come pull up on me." And I went to the club. I went to pull up on him. And you know, I went to, you know, seen him at his table, you know, whatever. I went to another table, and then at the end of the night, he was like, "Yo, I'm walking out whenever you walk out." I was like, "Cool, no problem." So we walking out, and he like, "Yo, my car's around the corner." I'm like, "Okay, you got this car, you know, you got your driver or whatever." So we get around the corner, and my car's parked right where I thought his driver was at. Where his driver, he said where his driver's at. So I see the black truck. He like, "Yeah, my car's right there." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So we standing there talking, and then like time is just passing and nobody is leaving. And I guess like maybe somebody was waiting for me to leave first, or we just vibing. And then he said, "Yo, man, I'm out." And then when he went to leave, I'm like, "Oh, he jumping in the truck." He went in the street and flagged down a car, like a taxi cab. I'm like, what?
What?
I thought this was your driver. Like he flagged down a yellow cab.
That's kind of weird. Man.
Yeah, that was really
I don't
weird.
even understand that.
So
Yeah.
you haven't had
seen
any
him.
conversation.
Yeah, I needed to
with-
understand like what happened. Like
So
we
we
told
would've
him that was
dropped
your
them
driver.
off.
So what you
I would have
trying-
dropped them off.
Yeah, like
Of
what?
course you would've.
That made
That's
no
the-
sense.
So you trying to tell me that the man made you believe that a car that
Right.
was there
Driver.
with a driver
Right.
was his? That
Man, I'm good right
You
here.
got some water, ice?
I'm good. I'm good. We gonna do this, man. Yeah, we cool. I love, you know, it's always a treat when players meet, man. It's always a treat.
Yeah.
I would use that.
You heard what he said, right?
Relax.
I would use it for
You heard,
myself.
you heard what he said, though, right?
Players
Always-
meet.
Nope. None of you niggas got called players. None of you.
Oh God.
I'm a player.
No, you brought it.
Ice-T called me a player. I'm a player. Player.
I'm gonna give you that one. If he caught it,
Listen,
anybody know a player, he know a player.
It's not like it came from Vanilla Ice. This is Ice Tea. Like,
hey, you know
what is wrong with this nigga?
Hey, he's 10 toes in the game. We already know it. You know what I'm saying?
10 toes,
Yeah,
10
10
P's.
toes.
Yeah.
I'm a 10 piece and 10 toes. You know what I mean? No, but I wanted to talk to you about what your thoughts is about where hip hop is right now, and I'm not talking about the game of hip hop.
Right.
I'm just talking about, it's a lot of young niggas, man, getting opportunities,
Right.
and then dying
Right.
a lot. Like, for me, hip hop, I always looked at hip hop as being a way out, because I was active in the street.
Right.
I was active in prison. I was active in my lifestyle, right? To the point where I felt like this is a way out. Like, I looked at my niggas and I was like, homie, we could do this because we want to get away from that.
Just like
it's
me.
similar like to what you was saying.
You gonna have to kill somebody, they gonna kill you. One
Right.
day it's gonna happen if
Right.
you stay in that life.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like people that's really in the street don't want to be in the street forever.
For real.
Anybody that really participated in the street lifestyle, we did what we had to do because we felt like that's what we had to do. We took our opportunities because of based around what we had, right? And the music was a way out. Right? If you could get into music, you could get away from some of the shit that we was going through. But now it's like, it just seems like rappers is dying at an all-time high.
Real talk.
Like, I think of Pop Smoke, and I think of, the young homie King Von. It was another rapper that just passed.
Boosie just got shot.
Boosie just got shot. Benny just got shot.
Duck something.
Right.
AFPG
But
Duck.
it's just endless. It's just endless. And I'm saying, like, what's your thoughts on that?
Okay, as far as the new generation hip hop, I learned my lesson about commenting on how I feel about the music because I had to come.
It's not about the music, right?
But I had to come to the conclusion that music is all based on taste, preference, and also an age thing. Like what this generation is dealing with, I'm not actually dealing with it. So for me to make a comment on someone's rapping or what they rap about, I'm out of bounds.
Right.
I'm not what's relative to them isn't relative to me. Or what's relevant.
Relevant.
What's relevant to them could be the new sneakers. Relevant to you might be the price of jet fuel. You see what I'm saying? It has to deal with where you are, or you're trying to buy real estate. You don't care about no sneakers.
That's right.
So
where you are.
So everybody looks at it different. So this music that's going on now is a sign of the times. What I have noticed though, and this is no disrespect, music kind of matches the drugs that are going on. Like the music from the crack era was very hyper, like DMX and Wu and all of right. Now everybody's like on sedatives. The kids are weed, so it loops, Percocet, Molly, It's like it's a
Vibe.
It's a vibe, but that's based on the weed. The new weed is like whoa. You know what I'm saying? I don't even smoke weed. I got so high with Davies and my son sitting in a room that I was high. I was like, yo, I was looking for a donut shop. Them niggas they smoked me out. We was in my son has a dispensary. I'm in the back room with them niggas smoking. They was smoking Dead Body and Crispy. Dead Body. Mortuary. They got, the weed names.
Mortuary. The niggas said mortuary.
Nitrous oxide and dead
embalming fluid.
We're smoking
that. This is embalming fluid right here.
Man, this is that shit right here. This is bullet in your motherfucking head. So I was like in there. But anyway. So the music kind of matches whatever the drug is at the moment, and that's why if you put on a hyper track right now, the kids is like, "Yo, turn that shit down." Like, you fucking with my eye. We vibing right now. Okay, so that's the time, and that's neither here nor there, and it's not a diss. It's just my observation. And you might think, okay, now kids dying with hip hop, it's hustling backwards to me.
That's what I always say.
The problem. This is the problem, Maino. The internet. If me and you had beef back in the day, only our few friends would know.
Right, that's it.
Unless you went and talked to a magazine But now they just get on. Right now, I could go on the internet and I could insult somebody. The whole world hears it.
Right.
That insult hits different. It's not like it hits different. It's like, nigga, everybody heard Maino call you a bitch. Nigga, what you gonna do?
Right.
So it's amplified. And these motherfuckers have no cut on calling each other out. It's not a good idea. It's dangerous. It's inherently dangerous because, like, when you got beef, you don't necessarily have beef with the person. If I had beef with you, I may never see you, but I might run into your fans at a restaurant. Mm-hmm. I could run into a Maino lover and he could body me. Mm-hmm. So you're creating a huge beef. It's a ripple of hundreds of people that might get involved. Mm-hmm. And when you start saying, I'll kill you on sight, and this, you're putting a green light on these people and stuff. So there was a point in my career where I said, if I got to do some gangster shit to sell records, I just can't sell records.
Shout out to Garvin for facilitating
Sponsoring that.
Sponsoring the debauchery. You understand?
He said once he got him to the crib, it was
Jesus
I got
Christ.
him to the crib, it was over.
God damn, Jesus Christ. I need you to think about this.
I'm listening.
How are you feeling culturally, right? Mm-hmm. You basically young hood nigga, young black male from the inner cities, right? Now you're getting popular, playing basketball, something like this natural talent that you didn't even know that you had, right? And now you're actually becoming like a star, right? You're becoming like a celebrity
at a young age.
At a very young age, and then you living with a rich white family. Where you at mentally though?
I was flying private, bro, at 15.
Woo. Where you at mentally though, bro?
It won't no mental. The money, come on. I'm going to Vegas. Come on. Gavin, you mean Gavin? Come on, Gav. Look, this is what I'm doing. I got it.
So you're just enjoying the ride, basically.
I'm chilling. I don't know that it's a business. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I'm chilling. I'm having fun. I'm living life now. And that's how I took it.
So teams or who was sending for you?
I was recruited by every college in the country.
They just sending for
everyone. You know what I'm saying? But I was loyal to St. John's because I didn't want to leave New York, nigga. I wanted to play at the Garden on Sunday. You see what I'm saying?
That was the shit back there.
We playing Duke on Sunday.
He know all them joints in Brooklyn. They ain't far from to come see that game.
Kentucky, we playing Louisville on Sunday at the Garden.
Kangaroo Classics and all that.
What?
This is around what? Yeah, 2000, 2001.
This 2001.
This is my homecoming.
Yeah, definitely your homecoming.
Like, this was a good year.
Definitely. That's a fact.
It's a good year.
This is my home.
That's a fact. I can remember when you first came home and you did the video and you did the shit with the gun to your head. I was like, you see what I'm talking? You see what I'm getting at? Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, nigga. We see it. Legendary.
But I feel like you said something really important, was that you're kind of just there for the ride at this point, right? And you didn't really understand that it was a business. So all these people around you flying you out, this and that, nobody explains to you like what the tea is, like what's
not nobody explaining anything.
You're just like, you having a good time? Great. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, and that's how it was, man. But we didn't live in the world of social media either. Like, I feel like if I had social media, I'd be bigger than LeBron James right now if I had social media back then. You see what I'm saying? But all I had was Daily News, New York Times, MTV Cribs came to the crib for me in high school. Shit like that. That's what I had to go off of.
Let me ask you something. You in high school?
Slam Magazine.
Right, Slam Magazine.
I was in Slam numerous of times. At good and bad.
You had a cover?
I did a cover.
Let me ask you though.
That's important.
You becoming a fixture
cover. You made it
in New York City basketball. Not in the right way, right? Because then you had certain niggas like, shout out to Ed Booger Smith. I grew up with Ed.
Booger.
Certain niggas, they was in the park with it.
Yeah.
You was playing high school ball, so it was regulated. It was real basketball.
All my shit started from high school basketball.
Okay, cool. Now, but you hanging out with Garvin.
Oh man.
Right? So I know Garvin. And I know Garvin back in this era. This is my homecoming. You was doing a lot of fucking?
I was doing a lot of fucking.
You do a lot of fucking.
With Garvin. Fucking with Garvin. Garvin, look, listen to me. Gavin would pick me up. Hey, shout out to Gavin, man. Gavin would pick me up from motherfucking Port Authority.
Let me tell you something.
And he would tell me, hold on, stop. He would tell me that, yo, get in the back seat. Don't get in the front. You good in the back seat.
That's right. Let me just say this. That's a Gavin. Fact. I'm gonna tell you this. When I came home, right? See, a lot of people know this. I come home twice. I come home 2001, but I go back on the violation, right? I come home. I was home only for 5 months, but within that 5 months, I was home. It was lit. I went out. It was a club back in the days on Houston called Club Chaos.
Chaos.
Woo! Sundays. One time. Whoa. Come on, nigga.
That's my shit.
It was a club. Yeah, it was a Club Chaos. Okay. Me and Dyko and a couple other people, we went out to Chaos, and we were standing in front. They didn't know Maino back then. Wasn't the Maino that you know. Okay? You watch me, listen, nigga, you don't watch me walk in clubs with no shirt on, all right? In New York City, all right? We standing out there, Dyke, we trying to figure it out. I turned to my motherfucking left, I see Garvin walking across the street from Houston with a bunch of niggas. He had maybe like 10, 15 niggas.
Facts.
He had a bandana on his head. He said, what's up, niggas? Y'all good? And I said, yeah, we good. And he walked right up and said, yeah, they with me. And they let us right in.
Gavin had shit jumping, man. Look.
One time for Gavin. Pretty boy.
Gavin had shit jumping. So
Roggs was there. Roggs was there. Roggs was always with Gavin at this time. And I want, because I'm listen.
Listen, this is
that was very special to me.
And that's no bullshit. And
shout out to Garvin.
I can vouch for that.
When I went on my violation, he wrote me a letter from El Nana Records, El Nana Entertainment.
Right in these computers, got these niggas walking around like they some shooters. See them in real life, they try and bug me.
Hey.
Let's say shit in your computer.
All that motherfucking shit.
We was waiting for that energy.
Big energy,
for the culture. Let's go.
Kitchen Talk, man. This is how we come. You already know what it is. You know what we about, man. It's Kitchen Talk. It is not a cooking show. It's not a love show. It's episode 40. Shout for the culture. Shout out to the gang. We got the hottest shit out here. We got the hottest shit out here, man. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the whole staff. Shout out to gang. Pearls Monroe. You know what I mean? Lavish Lifestyles. PD, Prime, Squeaks. Shout out to the whole gang. Coach Garv. You know, Nash. You know. Shout out to my brother Ricky, Free Ricky. You know, he got a minor mishap. He will be back.
Miss you.
Free everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Free Ricky, free everybody.
That's right.
Man.
Shout out to Harlem Rock and our girl Georgie, your favorite tomboy.
Georgie.
Georgie on.
Georgie's like the voice of God today because she's virtual.
She got COVID. She got COVID.
Virtual.
Right.
Today is a special day though. Today is really special to me. Today is really dear to me, man. I got somebody on here that I actually have a real relationship with, that I really got a lot of love for, that I really care about. Somebody that I watched grow up, and I watched him excel, and I watched him become the person that he is today. You know, a lot could be said about this guy, but one thing we're not gonna say, we know he is a star though, nigga. You know what it is. Welcome. Kitchen Talk, Bobby Shmurda.
All that shit.
Come on, with a friend, baby.
Come on, Hank.
With my third, with my stick, with my
we should have added that to the shit.
With my stick.
Damn.
pop the trunk, man. Let me go get my
We good here. Yeah, we good here. You know?
Oh,
For real.
shit. What's up, man?
Oh, man, how you feeling, my brother?
All that shit, man. I'm feeling good, man. I feel good being home, man. Especially
Welcome home.
Just being in your presence.
Welcome home, Bobby.
Nah.
Thank you. Where you at?
Yeah.
I want to see you. I'm tired of talking to folks. I want to see you in person, yeah.
I know. It's not the same.
We're going to again. We're going to see each other. Don't worry.
Gang, all that
Hey,
shit.
welcome home, my brother. You know I know what that feel like.
Yeah.
You know I know what that feel like, man. And I'm happy to see you home. I'm happy to see you getting back into your business and owning which was rightfully yours. Young King of New York, man. One more time. Come on.
Okay.
Young King of New York.
Legendary, young legend.
Young legend
All
right
that
here,
shit.
man.
Yes.
Let's I wanna we got a lot to talk about. I wanna go back a little bit though. I wanna go back. I wanna talk about young Bobby, young Chewy Street. You grew up in Brooklyn. Let's talk about some of your upbringing, man.
Man, growing up, it's like where you want to start from. It's just so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where to start from.
You Jamaican though, right?
Jamaican in St. Vincent. I'm from
St. Vincent.
53rd Street, Clarkson, all the way to 950
53rd.
Clarkson, you know what I'm saying?
No, I was pulling up to 53rd.
Yeah, you know me from some dark times.
Dark times.
Some savage times.
Savage times. Listen, for all those that don't understand, 53rd, that's really the trenches. And I used to pull up years ago, you know, back when people only knew me for being on the Smack DVDs and being, you know, in that circulation back then. I was a mixtape rapper and I was trying to come up. I had just came home. I had a baby. You know what I mean? I was trying to make it happen. And it was a beautiful young lady that I used to come see all the time. I mean, she used to like on me. I used to like on her. And we loved up on each other. And I used to no, we don't get no trouble.
Everybody trying to be trouble,
and it was nothing but love. And it was nothing but love. And then what's so interesting is that I used to pull up on this block all the time, and I used to see a lot of young dudes out there, and they recognized me from the DVDs back then. And he'd be like, "Yo, Maino, what up?" And I would stop and talk to heavy. I would stop every time I seen them. I would stop. They was young. They was like 11, 12 years old, but you could tell they was little steppers though. You know that like they not like regular kids, like they off the porch. It was a difference, you know what I mean? And I would stop, I would talk to them, and we would kick it a little bit, and I would go upstairs, and I would see them from time to time, and it was love. And then a couple, you know, some years went by, and you know, and this song came out, Hot Nigga, and it was Bobby Shmurda, and of course we got the whole Brooklyn, we behind it, right? Mm-hmm. I'm at that Hot 97 one day. I'm running into Bobby Shmurda, and he says to me, "Maino, you don't even know where you know me from." I'm like, he said, you don't even remember where you know me from? And I was like, nah, I know you, nigga.
I know this face.
And he said, man, yo, you used to come on my block. And you used to pull up and used to show us love. And instantly I remembered what he was talking about. When I used to pull up in the silver Magnum, bandana out, I used to pull up and talk to the young niggas, man. Because
506,
yes,
nigga. That's a fact.
Oh, that's a fact.
Did it occur to you then that they like looked up to you like
nah,
that?
but what it is that when he told me that, it touched me because it was a testament of being like showing love. You never know how it's gonna come back around.
Right.
You never know how it's gonna come back around. Like like they say, be careful who you shit on. Be careful who you disrespect. On the way up. And I showed them young niggas love, and it came back around. And he was like, yo, nigga, yeah, I know you, nigga. You was there. You showing us love. Like, I'ma never forget that. And we've been rocking ever since, man.
That's all that shit. Let's go, Maino.
So at the time, I was like, yo, I made it, my nigga. Where's my Pulitzer? So it was good times, though.
Wow.
Have you ever gotten to any situations with like any artist because of anything that you've written?
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I'm standing next to him. I remember Maino put out a record. This is when I was working for RapRadar.com.
We gonna get to all that.
Maino, it was when I was at Rap Radar, but now I'm a game show host on Complex. Shout out to Complex Brackets. Every Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. I don't know what camera I'm looking at. But anyway, so Maino had put out a record,
and I didn't like the record. I didn't think it was good. And I expressed myself on the website. A couple weeks later, I was at an event and Maino saw me, and it was like, you. And he gave me like that Fredo kiss of death, like you know when Michael kissed Fredo. I don't remember what he said, but he tried to put the fear of God, the hand of God. He was trying to put the fear of God in me.
No.
It didn't work, but I told him I didn't like the record.
I wanted you to understand this.
It wasn't a good record though, Maino. I'm just being honest.
What record
Listen,
was it?
I forgot what record was, but check this out. Every artist make records that are not so good.
Facts.
Based on whatever. Every record that I made, I don't think was the shit. Yeah. Right? But my only thing with you is this. I don't come from a strong rap camp. Okay. Everything I gotta get on my own. Right? This game is based off of relationships.
True.
This relationships lead to preferential treatment for artists. We've seen it, we've watched it, we've witnessed it, we've lived it. Bro, you a dude that I got a personal relationship with. If you don't like the record, keep that shit to yourself. But no, it ain't no It ain't no no, it's no
Nah, it has to be. It has to be.
It can't be.
Know why?
It cannot be.
It has to be because
if you Okay. Listen to me. If we saying we got a personal relationship that proceeds this musical a place that we in right now, and then when I see you asking me about my son and we talking about how we came in the game together and all that, then I need that treatment though, bro. I don't like, because in your voice at that time, your voice was just beginning to be respected, right? And at the same time, this is what you didn't realize. You speaking on a site with a dude who used to always speak down on me. Elliot Wilson.
Shout out to Elliot.
Right. Shout out to Elliot Wilson.
A partner on Rap Radar podcast.
Right. Indeed. Elliot Wilson, back then at this time, only always had negative things to say about me.
Really? I don't remember
this
that.
This is a fact.
I don't remember that.
Let me tell you, it was so much of a fact that, and I'm pretty sure y'all could figure out a way to go find it. Around the time when my first album was coming out, he always had negative things to say about me, and I wanted to pull his curls out of his head before. This is a fact. I did.
Elliot's a good guy.
No. Listen. But you got to understand, this is how I felt at that point. But I never did. I never said nothing. He don't even know that I even noticed that. But we used to be at the label. They would come to me and say, yo, why this guy don't like you?
You felt that? I've been around. I've worked with Elliot for
a fact.
Man, I'll be honest. This is how you feel, but I've worked with Elliot for over 10 years. I've never heard him say anything negative about you.
I looked at what he used to write.
All right, but hear me out.
I've been telling you privately. It just so happened to come out right now. It's the same thing. I feel, right? The same way you spoke on everybody else's.
So you wanted me to put you on my best album?
I don't need to be on the best.
That's the only time. That's the only time I spoke about Jack Harlow's album.
But I'm just saying in general throughout the years, bro. Okay. Throughout the years. See, this is what I'm saying. I got to manage my expectations of you niggas. That's the thing.
I think you overhead your expectations. Like you have high expectations about, because I have a relationship with a lot of rappers.
I don't want my nigga. First of all, I watched you come in the game and have no relationships. So don't come in here talking about you got relationships with rappers.
I do.
I watch you. Okay, but I watch you not have no relationships.
I do. I've had I've known.
Man, you known who?
J. Cole.
Longer than you know me?
J. Cole. I've known J. Cole. J. Cole is honestly the longest relationship I've had in this business.
Okay.
I known him since he was at St. John's University. Before he was when he was a nobody.
All right.
And he's obviously one of the biggest artists in the game. He's the longest relationship I've ever had.
But he's right though, man.
What?
You have high expectations of people that you shouldn't have high expectations for. That's how I feel. Because even you getting passionate right now, I'm just being honest. Even you getting passionate right now, you've been in the industry for a long time. You know how this game goes. And
Can you
I
cut
don't
her
even,
mic off?
no, because I'm being honest.
you cut her mic off?
You know how this game goes, and like I said, he's been answering you. He's been answering.
He ain't been answering nothing.
He's answering it without answering it. You're just not paying attention because you're being passionate.
Right. And here go the answer for all this is. Cool. We gonna deal with it accordingly.
Right.
Right? No expectations. Right? But here's the thing, right? Don't say to me, we cool, and that you like something privately, but you can't speak on it publicly when you know your voice matters. That's my issue. This is my issue. You know your voice matters, but you'll tell me something privately that you like, but not publicly.
No, I think well, on social media or whatever, like
whatever your platforms are, bro. Like whatever your platforms are, like
some records I like more than others from other people, but I do verbalize how I feel about it. That's a fact.
Like you quick to come up here and tell me something that you don't like, nigga.
No, because you put the
like you made
no,
that.
because you talk. All right, so you talking about so Maino, you talking
shit that you
talking
don't like,
Maino,
nigga.
you talking about one record from 2015, whatever the fuck it was. Whenever the record was, right?
2012.
All right. How many records have you put out on Rap Radar since then? You put out plenty of records.
Right.
Did I shit on every record?
No.
Okay.
No.
And that platform, that website was how I expressed myself.
Right.
So the ratio, let's be honest, the ratio of I guess favorable things versus unfavorable things
honestly
exceeds.
Speaking, oh no. Check this out. Honestly speaking, I only ever heard you speak on one record that you didn't like. Ever.
Okay.
And you could have kept that to yourself.
Nah, you could have kept the record to yourself.
Nigga, is you crazy, nigga?
That's art.
Is you crazy, nigga?
It's art.
Nigga, is you crazy?
Man, it's art.
Is you are you crazy, nigga?
I'm pretty sane.
Nah,
Man.
huh?
Machine they had that tells them what to expect from you, and all the niggas told me, pardon me, $250 all in. $250,000 all in. At this time, I'm 35. I'm thinking I could buy a house soon. I'm thinking I could, you planning your 40s. You look at it. So these niggas is telling me 250. Sony Red. It's over here. 250. I'm one of the best rappers in the world. So no. That's where mine's come from. I'm looking at what I'm paying people. And remembering what I was paid.
Right. And you saying, nigga, you got to be good.
There's no way you can.
There's no way you can't be good.
It is impossible. It's impossible. I went to Complex and worked 4 days a week for $20,000 a month. Happily. Happy. Knew I was underpaid. Knew it was wrong, waiting till the contract ran out. Whatever the case may be. But I was happy. So yeah, that's where another mistake, thinking everybody's point of reference is the same.
Right.
I'm thinking I'm coming in the pod, I'm giving it up. Hey, we unsigned, we turning this, we turning that, we taking this is what we going for. I can play the hand upside down. You're going to see what we doing. We coming. I don't know that my niggas understand that the way I do. Like, I don't know that. I'm assuming, but if we never stop to have the talk about where this is going, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Do our views align, right? I had to do it with Slaughterhouse. At Slaughterhouse, we had to get together and say, hey, you want a record deal? I don't. Nigga, you want to go over here? I want to tour. Like, that was a fight. Not a fight, but a conversation. Anytime you're doing a group project, back to the escape the room thing. I use that theory a lot. Because sometimes you get the group task before you can get out the room. That means that I got to go to you, and all of us have to figure out how to get through this task to get out of the room. I'm fighting with Maino the whole time. Guess what? We're not getting out of the room.
We're not getting out.
We're not getting out of the room.
Not getting us any closer.
Hey, me and you gonna keep disagreeing. I hate this bitch. Not bitch, of course. Guess what? We not getting out the room.
Wasted energy.
Yeah.
That's why you got to make sure everybody knows the same big picture, has the same big picture in
Have
mind.
meetings.
But it's hard to know that in the beginning, because as you get on the road, then it's
But
different
that's why
things
you have
coming
to
in.
make sure you have a conversation, even if it's weekly conversations, even if it's
true.
phone calls. Like, you have to make sure that you have conversations all the time so that we all know where
This is why you
we're
need
at.
women.
Yeah.
This is why you need women. 'Cause
Absolutely.
what you saying
Absolutely.
for niggas,
I don't know about that.
Niggas,
And I say it all the time.
I feel like I'm being bullied by women.
Who bullies
There's a
you?
lot of women here.
Me
I'm
too.
being
Who bullies you?
you.
I do. But it's for
all love.
your greater good. It's all love.
love.
It's all love.
We need women.
I never tell you anything.
No, I
that,
do feel
that
like
stirs
women
you
are
wrong.
more detail oriented.
This is
though.
crazy.
That's a fact.
Fam, why you think you don't see a whole bunch of guy vacations together?
Who's planning it?
Right.
Group of guys, hey, you get the rooms, I'll rent the car, we'll play golf, we have the activities.
And we're
Now they be like, girl,
we're
meet
sleeping
me in
in one
Miami.
room. Yeah. We're sleeping in one room.
Yeah. I keep finding ways. She's like, I want to go on vacation. I want to go here. I want to get Greece to that nigga. I'm a nigga. Why you keep telling me?
Right. Book
You go
it
do
and
it.
I'll pay it.
Hey, the end. You go do it. Get the
Tell me
dates
how much it
together.
costs.
We
Too
out.
much.
Board up. Where you want to go?
But I feel like things happen a lot faster if people understand that communication is the way, though. Like, you don't know what she has access to or what knowledge she knows until you talk to her, or what she wants or why she's here until you talk to her. Like,
Men don't think like that.
Who's her?
just an example. For example, Georgie.
Oh, was
Why
that
you don't
so?
want to talk to Georgie never?
No, she know everything. She got all the answers.
I don't know everything,
Oh man.
but
I
I
feel
always
you.
have. I
You got,
like
you
solutions.
got my back. Okay, baby.
Yes, I do.
Okay, but you a little too tense. All right?
You just
Calm
wanna
down a
start
little
with
bit.
me.
You're good. You're good, baby.
Chill it.
So you got Ice up there now. Shout out to Ice.
Ice is up there now.
Officially Ice. Where Ice was gone for a minute. I ain't seen Ice in a while. I don't know the other guy. Who's
That's Ish.
Ish? So those are the permanent.
Those are the people
Team members now.
that I'm potting with currently.
Okay.
I'm not gonna call anybody permanent. I'm not gonna do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But that's who I'm potting with currently.
Okay. Cool.
Two more friends.
Nice.
I just love podding. Like next time someone says, "Oh, what's that thing you do with Maino?" We just pod.
Yeah, you made.
said-
Yeah, I never heard
did
that.
that.
You made this
pod.
fucking
I say
word.
potting too.
What are you doing, man?
to you.
Potting?
We just pod every Sunday.
Potting.
I
talking
laugh when the autocorrect tries to tell me it's not a word.
It's not a word, man.
Love it.
Podding.
You must have been on the phone with Joe Budden. The hell you talking about? Potting.
Definitely potting.
I want those two names at you. First name, Charlemagne.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that relationship at right now?
The fuck knows, man. Who knows? Who knows? Only in this era do you gotta keep checking on your relationships with men. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't have no problem with him. I don't have me. I don't have tension. I don't have beef. I don't have nothing with Charlemagne.
No, you got to have something.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't. I'm telling you.
Spend a lot
Talk
of
me
back and
through it.
forth.
Yeah, it's our job. It is our job
So-
to talk.
Right, but you talk about each other.
But it's just good podding.
And at what time does it become personal? Because I can't take with so much talk.
Well, and you just that fast, you answered your question. That's when it becomes personal. When you can't take it.
fed up.
Yeah, when you had enough, but you can't take it no more. Like he has let me know through media that he's had enough. He's had enough. He ain't saying it. He's wording it cuter.
The gig is the gig.
But he's had enough. He's had enough of my shit, and I don't blame him. Him,
like
Maul, Rory, a whole bunch of niggas had enough of my shit.
Yeah, Charlemagne is having a hell of a week. I don't want to speak on the issue.
I'm happy for Charlemagne.
Yeah, I don't know
I have
what's
love
going
for
on.
Charlemagne. There are no issues. Whatever issues it's being made to look like exist, it's smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. And him and I will have a conversation one day. One day. But two black men doing similar things, different ways, both rich.
Right.
It's not.
What is the
Emphasis on
fight?
It's not a real problem.
Emphasis
What is
on
the
rich.
fight?
Right.
What is the fight? Hey, I didn't want to fight when I was broke. I don't want to fight now.
but
I'm
You
not,
guys aren't gaining
I'm not
anything from
arguing with anybody now.
No, you arguing, nigga.
No, I'm not.
No, you arguing.
Tell
No,
me who I'm arguing
with. You're good at it.
I feel like in
Who am I
podcasting,
arguing
this
with?
is cross
I
promotion.
just watched you
You know?
dissect Charlemagne the other day about how he's been having negative things to say about you.
That was a little light dissection.
Really?
That was super light.
Really?
That was an
light.
opinion. That wasn't an argument.
Super light.
That was an opinion, not an argument? Oh, man. I got to fast forward a little bit, though, man. Me being a real nigga. Hot 97, when I come home, you know, you already maybe 10 years already in, maybe more. Why did you leave?
Well, I left Hot 97 because well, let me get into why people think that I left, and then I'll tell y'all why I left. Okay. People think that I left because of the stuff that I was involved in, you know, the sexual activity and stuff that I was involved in. You know, I know you're not into trannies, right? You're not into trannies.
Not at all.
Okay.
Are you?
Are you? You know my story. You know I am. You know what I do.
No.
You know.
But the world, like we.
Yeah, you know. My story is well documented. I just wanted to know how you got down.
Nah, I don't. I absolutely strictly women.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay,
I like that. That's cool. But
that was good.
So people thought
you like trannies though.
Yeah, that's what I do, bro.
That's what you
me.
do.
You know what I do. That's what I do. It's
but
well documented.
You liking trannies? Do you consider yourself a gay man?
I mean, I've answered that question way back when I got arrested in 2011 and 2013.
We got new people.
Yeah, I know we got new people. I consider myself trisexual. I'll try anything.
Okay. Hey, I respect it. I respect it.
I'll try anything. Not anything. Not literally not anything. But the point I'm making is that the only thing I've done with transsexuals is that I got top head from a transsexual. I've never had sex. I never penetrated.
You never hit a nigga.
No.
You never hit a nigga.
Never. No.
You never hit a nigga.
No.
Okay.
Not one time.
No.
Okay.
Never in my life. Never had sexual intercourse with a transsexual.
But what is the thing with transsexuals, like, because it's a man, so it's like because there's footage, right, where it's like this dude tapes you, right, and y'all like haggling over the prices of head, right? So it's like,
well, let me correct you.
Right.
It wasn't a dude that taped me.
Right.
It was a transsexual woman.
Okay, it's a transsexual.
I don't want them to get at you.
Don't get at me.
It was a transsexual woman that taped me. It was not a man.
Okay, I don't understand all this shit.
But I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to learn from the master?
What you want to do? You're the fucking master. This is the fucking master.
You want to learn from the master?
He's the master. So
because I don't want you to get, because they will get at you.
They will get at me.
If you don't talk the right terminology,
I have a problem.
You will have problems.
Okay, so a transsexual female tapes you, basically haggling over head prices and where to do it at and all this other stuff. Like, so what I'm asking you is that my question is like, do you prefer that it's a
man that looks like a woman?
That used to be, that looks like a woman, or
Maino, stop being difficult. That's what a transsexual woman is.
So
it's a man that's dressed like a woman.
Right, but is that what you like, though?
Yes. I already made that clear. Where we going? Where we going here?
You know, I really respect your honesty. I really respect it.
Maino. This has been. Do you know when I first got arrested? It was 2011. It's 10 years now, bro.
Let me tell you something. About
it. 10 years.
Let me tell you something about that. I heard about that in the world, and nobody knew about that.
You knew about it before.
I heard about it before it popped off. They said, the man Mr. C was out here playing with the boys. I said, the fuck out of here, nigga. Big Daddy Kane, B.I.G. We don't play that, right? And they said, yeah, it happened. He got locked up, but it was real hush-hush. And then it happened again when you got locked up, and they said that you was soliciting sex from
Now, let me tell the story correctly. I got locked up in 2011. And when I got locked up, the confusion was I got locked up like late March of 2011. So this is literally 10 years, almost 10 years to the day when I first got locked up. But the news didn't break until April Fool's Day, April 1st, Friday, April 1st of 2011. And I was getting ready to do my show Friday Night Live. You remember when I was on Friday Night Hot 97?
Fact.
8 to 10.
Fact.
And the girl who I used to do the show with, Jay Medina, she showed me a text and it was like, yo, or something that there was some news coming down.
Right.
I said to Jay Medina, don't worry about this April Fool's Day joke, because it was on April Fool's Day. So I can live with the fact that this April Fool's Day is not true. In my heart, The heart was palpitating.
How did you feel though?
I just told you. The heart was palpitating, but I'm talking to Jay Medina like, yo, listen, it's an April Fool's Day joke, and I'm thinking it's going to go away. By Sunday, April 3rd, Saturday, Sunday, it was spreading like wildfire. So then Ebro, Flex, Funkmaster Flex, Ebro, they hitting me up, yo, are you coming in Monday? Are you coming in to do the throwback at noon? I'm like, I'm coming in. Because even